The boxing world is reeling after shocking revelations surfaced from inside the home of Floyd Mayweather Jr., once hailed as untouchable in the ring and celebrated for his luxurious lifestyle. The iconic fighter now faces an unprecedented storm of legal and financial scrutiny. Revered for his flawless record and savvy money moves, Mayweather's empire is suddenly under threat, as allegations emerge that could tarnish his legacy and raise serious questions about the security of his vast fortune. Floyd Mayweather Jr. now finds himself entangled in a staggering $4 million lawsuit, filed under the RICO statute by Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff. The complaint paints a picture of alleged misconduct, claiming that Mayweather and his brand, the Money Team, engaged in fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and even civil theft. According to court documents, Mayweather reportedly acquired a collection of luxury watches, a diamond necklace, and a high-end ring, but allegedly failed to complete payment, leaving nearly $4 million unsettled. The jeweler asserts that he has concrete evidence, including text messages tied to these transactions. This lawsuit is just the latest in a growing series of financial controversies surrounding Mayweather. Previous claims have questioned his debt payments and financial management, and if this RICO case moves forward successfully, it could bring not only crippling fines, but also a serious blow to his public image. Compounding the tension, fresh allegations hint at possible money laundering activity. Should authorities prove these claims, Mayweather could face criminal charges with severe financial repercussions. Meanwhile, another dispute reportedly unfolded in Dubai, where the fighter allegedly faced delays over an unpaid debt to a local businessman. Though the situation was resolved before it escalated, it added another layer of concern over his ability to manage his extravagant lifestyle. Together, these developments are fueling growing doubts. Can one of boxing's greatest champions maintain his high-flying life without running into serious legal and financial trouble? The growing storm of lawsuits and financial troubles has cast a long shadow over Floyd Mayweather Jr., a man who once reigned supreme in boxing for decades. His influence extends far beyond the ring, with his promotional company, the Money Team, playing a major role in shaping today's fight business. Yet if these legal battles lead to hefty fines or damaging court decisions, the consequences could ripple across his empire, threatening both his businesses and his carefully cultivated reputation. Fans and insiders alike are now left wondering what the future holds. Can Mayweather weather this unprecedented pressure, or will the empire he painstakingly built begin to crumble? The once untouchable champion faces a fight of a very different kind. The tension is only amplified by lingering fallout from his split with longtime associate Leonard Elleby, who has reportedly made revealing claims about Mayweather and the inner workings of his promotional ventures, adding fresh layers of drama to an already intense situation. The controversy appears to have intensified due to Leonard Elleby's close ties with world champion Gervonta Davis, who eventually parted ways with Mayweather Promotions. Friction reportedly grew between Elleby and Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself, with statements attributed to Floyd's uncle and trainer, Jeff Mayweather, highlighting the strain. In a recent interview, Elleby confirmed that the reports of internal pressure and divided loyalties were accurate, claiming he was caught in the middle and forced to choose a side. He also alleged that a major payment dispute with Davis remained unresolved, and that he frequently acted as a mediator to prevent the disagreement from escalating into legal action. The tension reportedly reached a breaking point shortly after Davis's victory over Frank Martin, leading to Elleby's removal from the company. Meanwhile, the storm around Mayweather has only grown as fresh accusations of fraud and theft emerged, including a lawsuit from Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff, which names both Mayweather and Rapitigga over unpaid jewelry transactions dating back to mid-2021. According to federal court filings, Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff, owner of Lenso & Co., has filed a lawsuit alleging that Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his company, the Money Team, engaged in multiple questionable practices, including racketeering violations, fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, and civil theft. The complaint revolves around collection of high-end luxury items, such as Rolex, Richard Mille, and Patek Philippe watches, along with a diamond ring and necklace, which Sulmanoff claims were delivered but not fully paid for, leaving millions in disputed balances. The lawsuit further alleges that despite attempt to negotiate through representatives, significant amounts remain unsettled, though none of these claims have been proven in court. In addition, Rapitigga, whose legal name is Michael Ray Nguyen Stevenson, is mentioned in reporting connected to a separate unpaid luxury watch dispute, adding another twist to the saga. These filings, while unproven, have fueled public scrutiny and kept the spotlight on Mayweather's financial dealings, leaving fans and observers eager to see how the situation will unfold. In recent months, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has found himself at the center of yet another string of legal controversies, adding to a growing cloud of courtroom drama surrounding the retired boxing legend. Earlier this year, a man named Eduardo Martinez filed a civil lawsuit claiming that an incident occurred roughly 2 years prior at a Yard House location in Los Angeles. According to the filing, Martinez alleges he was trying to record Mayweather when the boxer's security team intervened, leading to a confrontation that reportedly became physical and involved an attempt to seize his phone. The lawsuit seeks several $1 million in damages for alleged injuries and emotional distress, though these claims remain unproven in court. Around the same time, reporting from the Miami New Times highlighted another high-profile civil case involving Miami jeweler Leonard Sulmanoff, who has sued Mayweather and his company, the Money Team, alleging racketeering violations, fraud, civil conspiracy, breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and civil theft connected to high-value jewelry transactions. The complaint claims multiple luxury watches and diamond pieces were delivered but not fully paid for, with partial down payments made in millions still disputed. Rapitigga is also named in connection with a separate alleged unpaid watch purchase. Court documents reportedly described meetings in Miami Beach where the jeweler presented several items and received partial payments, with additional claims including confidentiality demands and recorded proof of the transactions, all details drawn from the filings and not yet tested in court. This wave of legal scrutiny emerged alongside public comments from longtime boxing executive Leonard Ellerbe, who expressed frustration over disappointing financial results tied to an exhibition event featuring Mayweather and John Gotti III, further intensifying tensions in an already heated period for the boxing world. Former executive Leonard Ellerbe, once CEO of Mayweather Promotions, has publicly shared his perspective on the business side of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s recent exhibition bouts. In interviews, Ellerbe suggested that financial expectations for one particular exhibition may have been overly optimistic, estimating the final payout at roughly $20 to $25 million, significantly lower than some of the larger projections circulating online. He also hinted that At this stage of Mayweather's career, exhibition fights were seen by insiders as a key revenue source. However, precise figures, private debts, and internal financial strategies have not been verified through official records, and neither Mayweather nor his team have confirmed Ellaby's claims. The public split between Ellaby and Mayweather has sparked debate among fans. Some accuse Ellaby of speaking too freely after leaving the company, while others argue that former executives are entitled to share their experiences and insights. The fracture became more pronounced during a period of change involving star fighter Gervonta Davis, who is no longer with Mayweather Promotions, though the exact reasons behind these shifts remain disputed. Adding to the speculation, online rumors suggest Ellaby may have cooperated with authorities or provided inside information regarding Mayweather's operations, though no court records or official announcements confirm these claims. Meanwhile, promoter and former champion Oscar De La Hoya has weighed in, publicly criticizing Mayweather's business choices and exhibition strategies, a rivalry extending far beyond the ring. Altogether, these events reveal a deeper story. This is less about a single fight and more about a changing power dynamic behind the scenes of the boxing business. Recent discussions online involving boxing insider Rick Glazer and former executive Leonard Ellaby have stirred fresh speculation about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his activities overseas. Glazer noted that Mayweather's public appearances appeared to contradict some of the more extreme claims circulating online, suggesting that many of the rumors may be inaccurate or misinterpreted. Meanwhile, in separate interviews, Ellaby indicated that Mayweather faced significant financial pressure during a trip to Dubai. Some media outlets and social media sources interpreted these remarks to suggest he may have been temporarily restricted from leaving due to unresolved financial disputes, though no official confirmation from UAE or US authorities or from court filings supports claims of detention. Other unverified reports have gone further, alleging frozen accounts, private jet interventions, and large gambling losses at exclusive venues, but none of these assertions are substantiated by public legal records. Former Mayweather associate and champion Gervonta Davis has also previously questioned Mayweather's financial stability, which some commentators link to these newer rumors, though Davis has provided no documented evidence. It's important to remember that stories about Americans being detained overseas over civil debts are often exaggerated online. Without court orders, government statements, or verified reporting, these accounts remain speculation rather than fact. What is certain is this: public figures are talking, insiders are offering differing accounts, and rumors are spreading rapidly, while verified information remains limited and much of the story is still unresolved. Former Mayweather Promotions executive Leonard Ellaby, once known for his loyalty and discretion regarding Floyd Mayweather Jr., has reportedly begun breaking his silence as behind-the-scenes tension surfaced. Multiple online reports and anonymous former staffers allege that Mayweather's business dealings in Dubai sparked financial disputes connected to proposed fight events and private ventures. Sources claim he explored organizing a major bout there, in a manner similar to high-profile boxing events in Saudi Arabia, though the plans never came to fruition and no official contract dispute has been publicly confirmed. Unverified accounts also suggest that Mayweather participated in high-stakes private gambling circles, reportedly accumulating significant losses. But these claims remain based on interviews and rumor channels rather than court findings or government records. More extreme versions of the story, including allegations of detention, passport seizure, or forced confinement, remain unproven and unsupported by public legal documents or official statements from UAE authorities. Despite the swirling speculation, Mayweather later appeared publicly, announcing exhibition activity including a return bout against John Gotti III, signaling that his business and promotional operations continue. Combat Sports promoter Dana White has also commented in the past regarding payment disputes tied to the Mayweather vs. Logan Paul exhibition, though details have varied between sources and no official court judgment has clarified the matter. At this point, the narrative surrounding Mayweather is a mixture of verified lawsuits, disputed claims, insider commentary, and online rumor, making it essential for anyone covering the story to carefully separate confirmed facts from speculation. In a surprising development, reports suggest that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be moving toward a more diversified investment strategy. Yet longtime boxing executive Leonard Ellaby has cast a note of skepticism over this narrative, suggesting in interviews that some of the properties Mayweather is highlighting had already been on the market, implying that these moves could be more about strategic repositioning than sudden expansion. Recent social media posts from Mayweather showed several of his real estate holdings listed for sale, sparking curiosity among fans and analysts. Aside from brief captions, no detailed explanation was offered, leading to speculation about whether the sales signal a broader reinvestment plan or a simple restructuring of his portfolio. Observers have pointed out that Mayweather, long associated with luxury mansions and high-value properties, appears to be signaling a shift in focus. In one post, he emphasized that years of work have allowed him to build generational wealth, claiming ownership of multiple mortgage-free homes across the United States, and indicated that he may sell select properties to reinvest across a wider spectrum of real estate categories rather than focusing solely on high-end residential assets. Some online discussions have even linked him to major skyscraper holdings, including New York landmarks such as One Vanderbilt, though no verified public records confirm ownership of such towers, so these claims remain unproven. Estimates of Mayweather's net worth and career earnings vary widely, and while he is often cited among the highest-earning athletes of his generation, exact figures are not publicly verified and can fluctuate depending on asset values and business ventures. Known for an extravagant lifestyle that includes private jets, rare cars, and high-end jewelry, Mayweather has long advocated the idea of actively investing wealth to grow it further, and his recent messaging suggests a more mature approach centered on diversification rather than headline-grabbing luxury purchases. Adding to the broader story, former protege and champion boxer Gervonta Davis has recently commented publicly on his past relationship with Mayweather's promotional circle, further fueling debate and discussion within the boxing community. Gervonta Davis was once hailed as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s most promising protege, quickly rising through the ranks under Mayweather's guidance to capture world titles and establish himself as one of boxing's brightest young talents. Over time, however, their relationship began to unravel. Davis grew frustrated with Mayweather's management style and the way he was handled both inside and outside the ring, and the tension became public as Davis spoke out on social media and in interviews. He accused Mayweather of prioritizing financial gain over his long-term career development, suggesting that he had been treated more as a source of revenue than a fighter to be nurtured. The strain reached its breaking point when Davis officially parted ways with Mayweather Promotions, ending their professional partnership and adding yet another layer to the growing controversies surrounding Mayweather's business operations. Gervonta Davis's allegations have intensified scrutiny on Floyd Mayweather Jr., placing the boxing legend under even greater legal and public pressure. Coming from someone who was once close to him, these claims could potentially provide investigators with insights that strengthen ongoing inquiries. If proven, the accusations might trigger additional legal action and cause significant damage to Mayweather's reputation and business ventures. Beyond the courtroom implications, Davis's revelations have sparked debate within the boxing community about the ethics of mentor-protege relationships, particularly when financial interests are involved, raising questions about how young fighters are guided and managed by powerful figures in the sport. Ultimately, Davis's decision to speak out represents a dramatic twist in an already complex saga. As Mayweather navigates mounting allegations, the boxing world is watching closely to see how the claims from his former protege will influence ongoing investigations, while Davis takes a definitive step toward forging his own legacy separate from the shadow of his former mentor. For now, Gervonta Davis's revelations have added another twist to the ongoing Floyd Mayweather saga. As legal battles continue to unfold and the boxing world watches intently, one thing is clear. The Money Mayweather empire is confronting challenges unlike anything the legendary fighter has faced before. If you found this video compelling, don't forget to explore some of our other videos on the screen right now. You won't want to miss what's coming next.